Hi everyone, I'm Ashley, an independent director with Color Street, and I'm very excited to be here to share a little bit about the company, about our product, and about what it means to be a stylist so that you can decide whether or not being a stylist fits in your lifestyle. So I first learned about Color Street a couple years ago, and I had bought some strips and I never used them. They sat in my bathroom for months. Did not try them. So then Cherry Blossom Festival came around and I am a volunteer with them. And I had Sakura Festival, which is a really pretty retired set that has the cherry blossoms on it. And I thought, okay, I'm gonna try these. And man, they were so easy to put on. Like, what was I waiting for? So a few months later, I hosted a party and I earned lots of free sets. And then I was talking with my mom. And I said, hey mom, I'm thinking about joining as a stylist. And she says, yay, finally. I have been waiting for you to become a stylist. And so that was really the push that I needed to, become a stylist. And so now, a few months later, I have just really enjoyed so much meeting new people, hosting parties, and just having a lot of fun with it. So for a little bit of background on Color Street as a company, it began in June of 2017, and it holds the global patent on 100% nail polish strips. So this company, it's brand new as far as companies go, and it's really exciting to be part of something that is so new. And even in just the last 6 or 7 months that I have been a stylist, it's been exciting to see the advancements that they have made in their platforms for purchasing, in the Stylist virtual office, and really just making the customer and stylist experience better. So I'm super excited to see what they have in store. So for those of you who haven't tried Color Street before, these babies are unlike anything that I had tried before. They're real nail polish, which you can sort of tell when you pull them out and you smell them. You don't have to worry about like painting your nails and trying to do it left-handed, painting in the lines, smudging, and all of those other horrible things that we didn't really realize were problems with liquid nail polish until we have a better solution, right? So what's amazing about Color Street is that it doesn't require any other special tools. So you don't need to set them with heat or a UV light. I typically only use my nails. You can use a nail file too if you want, but one of my favorite things to do is to put my strips on right before I go to bed, and I wake up and I have beautiful nails. So yay. Super, super excited to wake up and have pretty nails and not have, smudge marks because my liquid nail polish wasn't fully set. So what I also found is that Color Street is sort of relatable too. Like, I can tell people that, they go on like a sticker, but they're not vinyl, they're actual nail polish remover. And so like, if you can peel stickers off of a sheet, then you can apply Color Street. So ease, right? So some of the other things that attracted me to becoming a stylist is that they're affordable and consumable. So unlike a lipstick or a piece of clothing, people have to come back to use these in 2 weeks or so. So people regularly are coming back to buy new sets. The other thing that I love about this is that it is one product that I have to know. I have to know pink solid, pink glitter, pink design. You can learn the names of them later, but if you can know pink sparkles or, blue design, then you're golden. And then Color Street is continually releasing new sets and designs. So we have a holiday collection that just launched. We have our foundation sets that come out pretty regularly. And then we also have our catalog refreshes, which happen about twice a year, I think. Now, for me, the startup cost of the $129 was no risk. It's a one-time cost, so you don't have to pay $129 annually. You don't have to, it's not a monthly fee. It's one time. And in my head, I kind of thought like, all right, what's the worst case scenario? What's the best case scenario here? The worst case is that I would have 13 sets and 72 twosies that I could play with. I would have some extra nail files. I would have a fun bag. The best case scenario is that I would have a business of my own, some potential for income, and really just like a nice distraction for entertainment for myself. And so I jumped in. And I am so glad that I did. And so I just want to talk through kind of our compensation plan and so I'll just jump into that. It does get a little complicated, so if you have more questions, I'm happy to send you more information about that. But as a stylist, I earn 25 to 35% of commissions on my sales in a month. So each week I earn 25% of the sales or purchases that I make, and that is directly deposited into my bank account. Each month I earn an additional or up to an additional 10% based on my total sales for the month. So I can earn an extra 5%, 7%, or 10% based on my total sales. Being a stylist does have, I guess the only sort of requirement is that within a 6-month period, you have to have one calendar month where you have $300 in sales. So you might think like, oh, that kind of sounds like a lot. And, to stay active as a stylist, $300. I will say that typically I reach that with my first 1 to 2 parties a month. People tend to buy the product because it is a low price point. In the party guests, if they've never tried it before, it's something that they don't necessarily have to think about too much. And so, yeah, it's pretty easy to hit that $300. And again, that's once in 6 months. So say you don't say anything in January or February, but in March you hit $300, that resets your 6-month calendar. I also earn 3 to 6% commissions. I'm sorry, I have notes over here. 3 to 6% commissions on anyone who's on my team. So again, sort of complicated, and I'm happy to go more in depth with you. You can ask questions. But say I enroll Katie, and she would be my first line of enrollments. I would earn 6% on anything that Katie earns. I also earn 3% on my second line. And as you advance in rank through Color Street, you get the ability to strategically place people who you've recruited and also earn on your third and fourth lines. To help with that extra compensation. Another way that we can earn money through Color Street and earn free products is what's called our Jumpstart program. And so this is certain goals that Color Street has set for new stylists in sales and team growth. So let's say Katie sells $1,000 in her first 35 days. She would earn a $50 product credit. As her enroller, I also earn 100% of her jump starts. So I too would earn a $50 product credit. Now we can use this product credit on free sets. So I can, get sets for myself that I can use, or I can sell them, or I can buy business supplies like twosies. Now let me sidetrack here for just a second to talk about the twosies here. These really help sell my business, right? I can go shopping and have someone say, oh my gosh, I love your nails. And I can say, oh, thanks, I did them myself. They're Color Street. Have you tried them? And then if they're like, no, I've never tried Color Street before, boop, I can give them a twosie and a business card and have them try it right there. So it's great that we can use that product credit to buy the twosies. What else? So when you enroll, your first month of your virtual office or your website is $0. After that, it's $9.95 a month, but it's well worth every penny. By having our website, your customers can go directly to the website and you do not have to carry an inventory, which is huge. Customers can order directly from there, and then Color Street is responsible for shipping, mailing, packaging, notifying the customers that they have been sent out, and that is brilliant for someone who is busy like me to not have to worry about any of that. But also in the virtual office, I can track customer sales, I can look at the parties that I have going on, and I can see how my team is doing. So these things are important too, because if Kathy comes to me and says, hey, I ordered that red set from you last year, which one was that? I can go back and I can look and say, hey, Kathy, you ordered Beijing Beauty. You want to order it again? Yes, please. Okay, she can go on and order it herself. So our virtual office is really a powerful tool that we can go to in all in one spot. So apart from the compensation plan, there's several other reasons that I absolutely love Color Street. Number one, it is a cross-generational product. My grandma, my mom, myself, we all love Color Street. And I think there are very few things that we actually all love. Anyone can use Color Street, right? So people who go and get their nails done, I hear from them like, well, I just like, my me time to go. And who doesn't love to get pampered, right? But odds are that there's going to be a time where you can't get to the salon and you have outgrowth and whatnot. Well, Color Street can help you. We can go right over those acrylics, those dips, those gels on your naked nails and, make your nails presentable until you can make it to the salon again. So anyone can use it, right? The third thing, I touched on this earlier, it's so easy to apply. I always like to recommend to try the glitters first because they are, in my opinion, the most forgiving of the sets and they're easiest to apply. And so once you get a hang of those, you're golden. And then the last thing, people get hooked on these, right? So I have friends who are like, hey, when are the next sets coming out? Or what's the holiday collection going to look like? When is the spring collection going to launch? So people are excited by Color Street's continuing to produce new strips and new designs and really keep people excited. So as I wrap up, I'm trying to keep this under 15 minutes and I think I'm almost there. I just wanted to put this out there that if you love Color Street, you really have nothing to lose by signing up as a stylist. Like I said, you can get some extra sets, you can get some extra twosies, and they really are pretty easy to sell as long as you're willing to put in the work. And yeah, it's work, right? It's a job. I get paid to reach out to people. I get paid to party. But it is fun too. And so if you are at all interested in learning more about this opportunity, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to go into more depth and answer any questions that you might have. So thank you so much for taking the time out to listen. And if you have other questions, please reach out. Take care.